Hello and welcome! This video is a continuation of the series for the collection part of the game, and we are going to focus on the Graves Full of Resentment. So that's the collection we're going to focus on. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time around. We are going to start with a strange rumor, and we will take a look at what they want. But as we get materials like armor and accessories, we're going to apply it to everything else that's in this collection right here, instead of doing it one section at a time. You honestly, when you get the hang of this, should just make a whole bunch and try to complete as much as you can. But to where you go to get all this stuff, I will show you that. And it's important that your inventory is empty, so make use of it. First of all, let's go to Shakatu Shop, and let's start working on the armor. Now, you want tier 1 because that is green and blue armor. So you want to come down here to auto absorb for the dark energy and uncheck everything and save it. Otherwise, the green armor you're seeing is going to the Black Spirit. So let's just keep going and get all the green armor we can. Looks like we are successful in getting some that we need for the collection. So let's go back out, go back in the collection, see how we did. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right collection. Right there. There we go. And here we are. So let's go ahead and get what we have registered. There we go. Tap on this one. We have one, so we'll register that. We have that one. You see the orange exclamation? It means you have material to register. So let's try to get some green accessories. You go and tap on the menu, go to craft, and then leave it on gear, tap on accessory, and then magic mystical accessory. There's two types of green. There's one where you can select what you want, and one where it's just gives you random green accessories. Oh man, we need some material, otherwise we can't get some. Let's go back. We need to get into our camp. Yeah, I don't think Megu has it. So let's go back into our camp, access our storage. Looks like a treasure chest when you're in there. There we go. Now we can either tap on storage, or you can just go into your inventory, tap the top right, which is the storage container. And let's get, it is this magical essence. So we'll just take that out. And you should have a lot from doing your progression character. You really should have what I have. So okay, so we're gonna craft I think maybe, what did I say, 50, or I think it was 5. Yeah, that's right, I think I saw 5. So we'll just select what we need for now. So we'll go back, and this is what it looks like in your inventory. So this one allows you once again to choose what you want. And at this moment, I had forgotten what we need to select. So we need to go back and tap on Strange Rumor, Full Scale War. Let's see if there's a theme to it. Let's see, Jarrett's Ring, Jarrett's Necklace. Ah, yeah, it's everything that has Jarrett's name on it. I think we can manage that. And there's 5. We got 5, so it's gonna be it'll be a good fit. So we'll go back to our item, select use, or tap on use, and there's Jarrett's Ring. I tap on minimum, so it gives me 1. There's many things you can choose, but this is how I do it. Tap 1, get one of those. So we got 2 down. There's the earrings, minimum, confirm, confirm. Here we go. And keep going. And let's see, after the earrings is the belt. Okay, confirm. Perfect. And if you go into the ring section there, you can see all the items right there. And I think I had them. Now, we know which one we need. It's the very last one. So let's go back. And Jarrett's bracelet. There it is. So all 5. So now we can go back to the collection. And oops, there we go. Collection. Tap on Graves Full of Resentment. And Full Scale War. We can do auto register and place them all. A very big time saver. Now, you're not going to do it exactly like mine. You're probably going to be like, well, I want to just scatter them all to every single thing I can until no more red things come up. And you could do that, but you may come across some where you're like, I just don't know what to do or how to get it. And you can look at this video and see where to go. So, hey, we completed that. So now we can do the good black stones. So we got that. And it looks like, yeah, I see the theme of this. All the accessories are one name. And since there's 4 and 4 different names, you're basically getting one of every green accessory that there is. So we're gonna have to dial this up and go back and select the other one, the other green option, not the one where you select. Oh man, that would take a while. But this one, the lucky accessory chest. So this is where you can select big bulk. It'll give you random, and you just throw it at your collection to see if you got them all. If you don't, do another big number and try. So that's what we're gonna do. And let's see what we get. So we need to go into our inventory. There it is. We need to use it. Tap on max and OK. And now all of them are expanded. So now we have an amount to throw at the collection. So go back to the collection. Tap on strange rumor. Now we could register and just, one at a time. But ultimately, I think I realized that that is just the slow, long way to do things. Don't worry. I think I wise up after a while. For now, we'll just show you how to register individual items for now. And there we go. Okay. And I'm noticing that we need 3 3 pieces of green gear that are the feet, the helmet, and the gloves. So we will definitely get to that. Hey, look at that. I tapped on auto register. Alright. So it looks like we still need 2 more green accessories. That one's good. And 1 more green there. So, I mean, you could go to a selection and pick exactly what you need, or you can go and just throw 50 more magical essence at it. I mean, I have 265,000, so 50 is not going to be the end of the world here. And then we'll go to our inventory and open it. Man, if it didn't fill everything in, that'd be bad. You'd start to feel like you're wasting resources. So we'll come back here to the Graves Full of Resentment. There we go. Strange Rumor and auto register, and just there's 3. So we just need 3 helms, 3 gloves, and 3 boots. Now we're ready. Let's go to Shakatu. There we go. Alright, so now that we're here, and we want tier 1, And we need green, so I need to make sure that all those are still unchecked. We're gonna try to get all the green helms that we need. So we'll just do a batch of each. Green helms, green gloves. There we go. And, you know, for a minute there I thought I got the lucky combo reward, but I'm not sure. So let's go to the boots and buy 10 of those. So we want a lot of green boots. There we go. So let's return to our collection now. There we go. Tap on menu, collection, Graves Full of Resentment, auto register. Smart way to do it. Nice. Very nice. We're filling it in very good. All right, our first one is at 100%. Let's get those sweet rewards. Tap on get reward. Oh, I got the large reward already. And let's get the small ones. Actually, it's the mini reward. The mini reward is when you tap get reward here. The medium size is when you complete all of these in the book, and the large reward is the bottom left where it says DP3. That's when you complete all the books. So normally you would just throw all your resources at every single collection and fill up everything as much as you can. You wouldn't do it one at a time, but these videos are going to serve as where do I go to get this item. So I think, yep, we should probably focus on getting more of the armor. It looks like blue. We need shoes, gloves, blue chest. I think we're familiar with Shikatu, so we should probably focus on getting some blue items. Now, I wasn't sure, so let's go back to Shikatu. Wasn't sure if I should do tier 2, thinking I'll get more blue items. We can now check green because we don't need green, so feed it to the Black Spirit. So let's see what comes out. It's purple and gold, which is right after blue is purple. So we got to go back down to tier 1 to get our blues. That was a good try. And that stuff should not go to waste, but who knows. So we got some blue there. Some more blue came up. This is good. So that's fine. Let's move on to the other items. So now we're on to the shoes. Ooh, nice. Wow, that's one of each. That's pretty good. And the gloves. 2 different types. This is good. See if we can increase it again. Oh wow, got a yellow. Very nice. And perfect. So let's go back to our collection and see how we did. So tap on the menu, tap on collection, Graves Full of Resentment, People's Concern, auto register. Haha. Look at that. So much easier. Ooh, nice. And now we can look at it and see how we did. So that one is done. Let's see. That one is in. That one's in. And how about the last? Yep, great. We can move on to the next thing, which, let me just tap on the first one. So these crystals, magic crystals, let's show you how to get some. Now, the white is the very first low level crystal. That's the very first size you get. So in your camp, you want to make sure that you build, I think it's the alchemy lab, and then you tap on basic craft. And if you go right below the potions, there it is. You got purple crystals, blue, green, and white. And white is what we need. So they're normal to rare crystals. And it looks like it's just regular material. So we'll select a worker. You gotta tell them to at least make one. It costs food and some silver and the material, which is stone. So you just hit start. Now, if you want to finish it quickly, since it's going to take like 4 minutes, see right up here, that's my stamina. I have 389 at the under resources. So I used to finish quickly to get that chest, and there it is right there. Low grade crystal chest. We use it, and there it is. We got some. I don't know if we got all that we needed, so let's go back and check our collection. And so people's concern, auto register, nice. Definitely applied to some of the books that we're trying to fill. Hey, I think it did a good job. Very nice. Okay, so that one's done. We need a silver, the crit magic crystal. Okay, all right, that one's done, and that one is done. So let's see if we can get that gray one. Now, I don't expect you to have a lot of stamina potions. You would actually come here to make stamina potions, but the materials to use it are very rare. So it's best to, if you don't get what you need and you need stamina, then just let the day finish, like go farming, and the next day you'll have a full amount of stamina. You can go back at it. That is the cheapest way to do this. When you get stronger, more powerful, and you are able to raise the level of your building, you'll see that the higher level stamina potion is more manageable. It doesn't take rare items. Oh, very nice. Oh, there it is. Very good, very good. This was really good. So let's take a look. So the crystals are done. We just need this item, which is a stone pond. Can be crafted at a level 7 deco workshop. Ugh, we need to see where we're at with our deco workshop. Let's see, deco. There it is. Level, what, 4? If you haven't built the building, you would come here to build, you would look for it, and you would build it. Yeah, level 4. We need to upgrade it 3 times to even see what we need to build. I'm sure there's other things that I could have built. Yeah, see, you can't do the stone pond until you get it to level 7. So you tap on upgrade right here. You see the material, 900 log is what it needs, silver and food. And by the way, when you first start out, you want your workers to always get you more food. Go fishing, it's free. And then when you start putting them into the node manager, unlock a fishing node and just put all your food into that person, getting as much fish as you can, and you'll start to branch out to a lot of food coming in. You unlock another fish area and you just keep putting people into those spots to really increase your food incoming. And you also have the ranch that can do it too. So I'm going to start building all the sources of food because you need it. You are always going to need it, and a lot of it. So I don't have any gifts. I want to increase her mood. Her loyalty is 100%, but her face is yellow now instead of green. So I wonder if I show you how to get gifts. We are at level 7 for the deco shop now. So let's just move on and make that pond. There we go. Stone pond. Takes log. See, here's a button to gather in camp with workers if you want, or node management, your choice. As a matter of fact, gather and farm, and there's log if you want to just have them straight get a log for you. So I think I'll have her do that. She's like, I don't want to build your thing. So we'll come over here and select craft, and we'll pick him, and he will now create our pond, so we can now see what else we need to have crafted, since we have the people just standing around doing nothing. So let's go back to it. And by the way, yes, it is kind of irritating that the collection you're working on can go up and down this scale. You know, it's based on if you have stuff to fill in. If you don't, then it's gonna go all the way to the bottom. So we need a bell tower, a level 10 deco workshop. Oh man. This one's a level 1. It's wooden bench. And how about this last one? It is a trade workshop, so a different building, and it needs to be level 2. So I think that's doable. But holy moly, the level 10. So we need to upgrade this 3 more levels? Okay. Before we do that, let's go ahead and just add into our collection what we already built. So let's scroll up. There it is. People's Concern, auto register. That was the pond that we leveled up to build. So we can get the reward now that we added the stone pond. Nice. And let's see, we need a wooden bench. We need, well, let's go for the wooden bench. So there it is right there. Let's have him get on it and start. Okay, so he's working on it. And you just finish instantly. It's very cheap. It's just 2. So we'll auto register that once we where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Alright. And let's take a look at the next thing we need to craft. It is the bell tower, level 10 deco workshop. So we have to upgrade this. And it takes logs and stone. So we definitely have the materials. We're gonna finish it quickly. There we go. So gotta upgrade it 2 more times. And by the way, this is very important. You're working on your collections. You need technically all of your buildings to be as high level as possible so it can accommodate what you need and be able to build it. So you don't want to wait around and be upset because you don't have the materials to upgrade your building. If you do, work on it, upgrade them to the maximum. You're just going to help yourself out in the long run when you can see everything you can craft and make. And besides, you know, there's a lot of decoration you can do inside your camp, so why not? So let's see, we have that person finishing that up. Okay, and there's the bell tower. Perfect. All right, so we'll add that in, and the very last thing that we needed to complete this book was a different building. So we'll get the reward for it. There we go. And it was the trade? It was a trade workshop. Level 2, I think we have that. So we'll go for the decorative sword. There it is, trade workshop right next to it. Yeah, level 4, not a problem. So we'll just go trade goods, and it's right there at the top. So we'll have our guy. Yikes. We don't need 2 people making it. Yeah, we'll just go with the one guy that's still happy with us. The other guy with his yellow face is starting to be like, I don't want to do it. So we'll complete. Perfect. And there it is. That's That's another book down, so let's go to our collection and add that in to finish it up. There we go. And register. And confirm. Now we can get the reward, and we can get the medium reward, Shikatu's Gold Key. Well, that's interesting. All right. So we're now on to the third one. And this one is called Grave Resentment. So let's see what they need. Looks like blue armor, polished stone from a level 1 trade workshop. Okay, and this is timber from a level 1 trade workshop. So it looks like we're working with the trade workshop to get these things done. So let's do that. So there's the polished stone and the timber. So we'll have him start on that. And what was the other one? I think it was polished stone. Yep. And craft that. We'll have Gepetto work on that. Perfect. And we could speed them up. Looks like it didn't take very long, like what, 5-6 seconds. So we'll just tap on workers, task complete, and there it is. Oh, nice. One of the guys leveled up. Perfect. And when they level up, it just means that their stats increase and they're able to do things better, more efficient, and in better time. So you always want your workers to be leveling up and be the highest level they can be. So we'll just tap on register and confirm. Perfect. There we go. Ancient gold coin times 300. Shikatu will be very happy about that. We need a level 8 trade workshop for that noble dress. Oh boy. Gotta level this up 4 more times. So upgrade. Ron is our guy. Now, you're noticing that I'm burning through a lot of stamina to upgrade buildings and speed up processes. This is not how you would normally do it. And you would spend your stamina to upgrade the buildings first, as high as you can go on all of them. Then you would want to start your collection, but if that's too much work and you just want to do what I'm doing, then that's fine too. Just know that stamina potions, you're just better off waiting to the next day when your stamina is all full and getting right back to it. So now we can start on the noble dress. Oh man, Ron is really upset with us. So let's choose the lady that was below him. And it'll take 4 minutes. So I wonder if I go and get a gift for him. I think I wonder if I think I have gifts in the storage. Yes, I do. See these items? This one, this one, this one. Let's see, that. These items are... I should probably explain. I'm going to actually cut to how I got those so you can see how I got it and you can get it too. Let's do that now. So, where you go is Northeast Camasilvia. You want to farm here, and when you do, and you go into your inventory, this is in Hadum's realm, so you want to make sure you're there. You're looking for this Camasilvia loot chest. See, loot chest you can obtain from the Chaos realm in Camasilvia. So you tap on use. You really want a big number. I have 1,598, so tap max. And from that, inside there is a lot of really good stuff, but this is what you're looking for. Elion Trace's chest. You get this from Hadum's realm or the Chaos realm. That same place. And all this other stuff is really good. It's good materials. Even skill books, really good skill books. But what we're interested in is showing you what is inside the inside that chest. So let's go ahead and do that. Tap here, and it was yellow, so scroll down. There it is. Elion's Traces chest. Tap use, maximum, confirm, boom. You get a lot of stuff that's used for merchantry, materials, or crafting, or just things that they're asking for in the collection, like high quality crystal and black fragment. I know that it was asking for that. And you also have gift items too. So for this guy who's not feeling all good, Haran, we can now give a gift. And it's all these things that come up. And what you're looking at is plus to the mood and loyalty. So the first one is loyalty, the second one is their mood, and that's the face. So you kind of want to see which one is the higher number, like minus 60 looks like the higher number. So this luxurious silverware set, let's give it to him. And bam. His mood changed. He's now happy, green face, loyalty 100. Way to go. So only had to give him one. If you keep giving it to him, he'll be like, I got a lot of silverware. So let's go ahead and finish this instantly. So now we have the noble dress. Let's go back to our collection. There it is. Great resentment. And we can register this item. Register, confirm. Great. Now we can get the reward. And what's next on the list? We need to make relic remnants or an ominous rock fragment. Those are things that we got from that Elion's chest, the yellow chest we just opened up. So that was good timing. So we'll register that. And we can get the reward. And let's go to the last one down there at the bottom. Register. And there's the rock. Register, confirm. And that is done. So this is how you get those items from the Elion's chest from West Camisylvia in that orange loot chest that I just showed you. If not, go back and just confirm. So this is from a level 1 deco shop, is the haystack. So we're moving on to the next book. Level 2 deco workshop. It's a good thing our deco workshop is higher than level 2. Oh, we need a purple helm. Level 3 deco workshop. Okay, we can do that. So we'll go to our deco workshop, tap on it, and we are looking for, it's right there, black crystal chest. So we'll just have her crafted, tap start. So now that's on its way. And let's see, what else can we get going? It also wouldn't hurt to be familiar with the little tabs on the right. Haystack, that was right. Okay, so we got that going. It looks like it does craft pretty quickly. Yeah, 8 seconds, not a problem. So we'll just wait. We'll collect our black stones, and we'll collect our camp funds in the meantime. Yeah, 1 million. Nice. Level 5 town hall. Gotta get that leveled up. Okay, so tap on workers and tap on task complete. And now we have all 3 things that they worked on. So now we can go back to our collection. There it is. Gray's full of resentment. And auto register. Bam. Placed. Real fast. Oh, look at that. The stuff that we got from Elion's chest is also filling in those books. Very nice. Hey, we completed 2. And we still need a purple helm. I should have tapped on it to find out what it was. So go to Shikatu. This time we want tier 2. I don't think tier 1's gonna cut it. It was green. Well, it was green and purple. My bad. Yeah, we don't want tier 2 because it skips over purple. Whereas tier 1 will give you it. Alright. So, let's keep going. I believe that's it right there. Kalos helmet. Alright, let's go back to our collection. And there it is. And it was Dobart helmet. Oh, that's blue, not purple. Man, colorblind? What's going on here? Alright. What's that, blue or purple? Thought it was blue. Yeah, sorry. But we got more materials. Technically, if you were doing this, you could just apply it to anything and not waste what you are getting. So we want, there it is, Dobart helmet. It's blue, so we're good. We got it. Got 2 of them. Nice. Let's go back to our collection and get that finished out. So there we go. Auto register. Done. Ooh, nice. Other purple armor went in, so that's a time saver. So we'll just get the reward. Black crystal. And tap on the one below. Yep, good Blackstone sack ×3, nice. And this one as well, large stamina potion. Ooh, very nice reward. And black crystal. Alright, so we got that book done. And Heart of Darkness. Or Herd of Darkness. Whoops. Now this item right here, it might be a little tough to get. I'll explain why. But the other accessories, we can shoot for it. It looks like they are, I think they're blue or purple. Yeah. Let's, oh, they're blue. Okay. And keep going. So definitely these accessories are doable. You go into your menu and you would go to craft. However, look, I have a lot of stuff, so I need to feed it to the Black Spirit. Now this is just for this video. Again, you would fill all of your collections you possibly can with everything that you have, but I realize that gold items, you know, I gotta get rid of it all to save space. As much as I don't want to, yeah. And the gold items are not terribly hard to get. The orange ones are not very common, so you kind of want to hold on to that and add it to a collection if you can, even though what you're wearing is far superior. So yeah, you could give it to your alternate characters if you wanted to, but you would just want to craft the best stuff you can. So now that we have space, let's go to rare accessories. We're just going to do the blue and the lucky, so it just randomly gives us out blue accessory items. So we're just not messing around now. We're going to do 200 and see if we can't knock it all out. So go to our inventory. That's why we had to make space. See, 200. Yeah. I'm not even gonna be able to do all 200. It's gonna go as far as it possibly can. Yeah. So it's still got 20 left. It's at 296 out of 300. It will automatically stop. So let's at least see what we can auto register from it. Oh wow, look at that. Very nice. Very nice haul. Perfect. And this is how you fill up your books. You go for it. That lucky, the lucky option is really good. If you micromanaged it, that just might stress you out because there's a lot to do. Now this is golden eggs. You get it from chickens from a ranch over here. So you go to ranch, and apparently I did nothing with this. Oh, actually I did. Oh, I thought I didn't. But they come from chickens. If you need golden wool, it comes from the sheep. Now it doesn't automatically when you have to wait this time. And here's the big kicker. You have to be in the game to continue this timer going down. You can't just assume it's going to count down when the account is not active. So you have to be playing the game for your farm animals to count that timer down. Hopefully that is clear. And that's actually what I'm doing, is making sure that this character is doing something while that timer counts down, so I could try to get the material when it says collect. Now I'm going into the market just to see if golden eggs, maybe the golden wool, is something that could be on the market. And it looks like the answer is no, not at all. Yeah, that's it. That's all for the gold section. This is where it would be. So what we need to do is just play this account, play the character, let the time that the farm animals need count down, and keep adding to the collection. So as you can see, it is from a chicken in your ranch. Now you don't always get it when you tap on collect. You'll get regular eggs as food to increase your workers being able to do things, but keep at it and it will drop. But I kind of went ahead of myself. How do you get chickens and sheep? You go to the vendor that we're heading over to. And there he is. So it's the livestock vendor, and you would tap on RIT for chicken or RIT for sheep. Just buy like 10 of them and buy 10 for the sheep. And what it's saying is that you can place the chicken in your ranch. It takes up 1 slot, 24-hour growth. You collect every 8 hours. You can get eggs. And if you butcher the chicken, which you'll have to replace it, or you don't, if you butcher it, it's gone. You'll get meat from it that you can use for other things. So once you have these RITs, you go to your ranch. You tap on ranch, and you would tap on place livestock, and you'll be able to place them in. Now keep in mind the capacity at the bottom says 20, so it's 1 slot for chickens and it says 2 slots for sheep. So if you had 2 sheep in there, that's 4 slots, and it fills up quickly. Whereas chicken, you can have 20 chickens if you wanted to. It's your call, but let's move on. So we completed these, so let's go ahead and get the reward for it. There we go. And Grand Blackstone, nice. So what I also want to tell you is I'm not going to be able to finish all of the books in this collection because I need to keep at it for the chicken to get those golden eggs. And since we can't just acquire it, you just gotta keep playing your characters and working on other things so that the chickens are ready to collect every 8 hours, and roll the dice. If you get it, that's great. If not, then keep going and keep collecting. So we need these crystals. So let's go ahead and show you. We come back over here to the alchemy lab. Now these crystals are 1 step higher. So you go into basic craft, and you'll see that the crystals are not low grade, but they're mid grade. So we can craft these, and it just takes stone, which is great because if you need crystals that are higher than that, it's going to take very special resources, and I gotta tell you, they're not easy to get, not at all. So you kind of want to be patient, and I'll show you in another video when it's needed how you get that. The answer is farming. You'll get those crystals through farming. So we already got our green mid-tier crystal chest. There it is, mid-grade crystal chest. So let's just open it up and see if we can't get many of those larger crystals. See, it's a combination of the white ones mixed in with the green ones, so not much we can do about that. Just keep at it. So let's see, we want to at least get some more going. So there it is, mid-grade crystal. Let's get him on it. We just need a lot more, and hopefully we've been putting a huge dent in our stamina all this time. So let's see, finish 52. All right, good. We have 106 stamina left. We could use this large stamina potion that we got, so might as well. We're up to 200 now, 206. So yeah, hopefully it won't eat up all of our stamina. I can't really do these other stamina bottles because we just don't have those special resources that are needed, like this one, which is what's that, Breath of Life or something like that. And you get this, the Breath of Life, as a random drop from having your guys go out and farm the resources like wood, stone, and foraging. As they're doing that, oh hey, and here's 1 Breath of Life, or here's a 2 Breath of Life. So it's not something you just farm and get mass quantities of. So we'll open up the mid-grade crystal chest and get much more. Looks like our inventory space is just about used up, so gotta get rid of some stuff. Now normally, again, I wouldn't encourage you to just melt all the stuff that you have. Look at all the other collections that could use the stuff that you just got, but it looks like we're doing really good with what we're working on. Oh hey, we completed one. Nice. We need a blue and a gray mid-grade crystal. So yep, time to feed the black spirit. So we're trying to make space so that we can open up more chests and try to finish up some of those books in our collection. So there's that. Yeah, it also looks like to get rid of the crystals, you need to sell them. That it's not something you feed to the black spirit. So that's odd. So let's go back to our collection. There it is. So the 95%, we can't finish because we're working on the ranch and trying to get the chickens to give us those golden eggs to finish it up. And I need a gray mid-grade magic crystal. Yeah, dang it. That's gonna suck. I need 2 of them and 3 of them. That's really weird how I'm just not getting a quantity of them. It's almost like it's a rare item to get. So let's at least go as far as we can with the mid-grade crystal chest and see if we can't craft as much as we can. I mean, we have plenty of material, but what we're lacking in, and it's going down, is food. And to try to hurry this process is definitely hammering the remainder of our stamina. We got like 155 left, so maybe 5 will do it. My slots for my inventory space is just about taken up. Wow, we got one gray mid-grade crystal. Jeez, it seems like those things are really tough to get. No, actually, that might not be a mid-grade. I think that might be one step higher. Not sure. So let's at least get the reward for this. So we got some of that, and yeah, magic crystal. Yep. Need 3 mid-grade grays. Wow. Okay. So we definitely need to address the space issue in our inventory. That we have a lot of those crystals, and I need to get rid of them so we can make more chests and make space for the mid-grade stuff. So if I go to this vendor, that's the livestock vendor, and just uncheck all of this, I'm on sell all, and just unhighlight and just highlight the crystal and normal. See, don't want to do green because we kind of need those things. What? No, I actually need the gray. Oh, the gray was for blue. It wasn't green, it was blue. Oh man. This is a tough call. I definitely want to get rid of all the white, and the white seems to be taking up all the space. So yep, if you tap select all, it'll select all, and you tap sell, you can get some silver back. And we just made some space. Yep, 107 out of 300. So that's not bad. Not happy about having to get rid of a lot of it, but normally if I was playing this on my own, I would just apply it to as many collections as I can and to free up space. But for this video, I just trying to finish and focus on this one collection only. So we have to do unconventional things. So let's go back and let's see where we stand. Let's auto register. And we got some that are in, some that are complete. Oh, nice. Very nice. So adventure token ×2. That'll be helpful. Yeah, I have a feeling there's not much I can do about the gray mid-grade crystals. So we should at least keep going and see what else we can knock out. So we'll get the rewards for these two things. Very nice. And a purple mid-grade and another silver. Ew. Wow. I guess you learn things new every time, you know. Just I didn't know that the silver was so hard to get. Oh, cool. We can get some gear. It looks like Kalis gloves and Shamir shoes. Okay, and they're purple. So that's good. So why don't we go for that? Let's at least do what we can and go to Shakatu and just knock out and see if we can't get some of that. We know that purple is tier 2. So the tier 1 was green and blue. So now we can feed green and blue to the Black Spirit, knowing that we need purple now. So here we go. We buy 10. Oh, nice. Ooh, very nice. Oh, we got an orange. Ooh, that's worth saving. Okay, and the shoes. Get unique shoes task complete. Okay. Oh, very cool. Got an orange out of that. Yeah, there's our Shamir's shoes. Very cool. Yeah, I think that was just one of those quests, like a weekly quest or something like that, that completed. So let's go ahead and go back to our collection and add what we have. So there it is. Graves full of resentment and a silent tribute, and add that in, see where we stand. Kalis gloves. Was that Kalis armor? Kalis shoes. Wow. Kalis stuff. Now here's the golden wool I was talking about. It comes from the sheep in your ranch. So we're stuck again to collect from the chicken for the golden egg and the golden wool from the sheep. We could do that. The Manos ruby earrings. Definitely. And Morhig shoes. So all of it is purple except for that gold accessory. So we'll get to that. So we'll come over here to buy 10 of this. Hey, nice. There's the Kayla shoes. I think we needed the Shamir shoes. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So let's go to the gloves. I think we needed some Kalis gloves. Hey, all right. Got that. So that's knocked out. And come over here for some Kalis armor. I think we're on a roll. Hey, look at that. We got 2 of them. Perfect. So let's go back to our collection. And Grease Full of Resentment. Auto register, of course. And tap on that. Oh, we completed 2. Very nice. Let's get those rewards. Very, very nice. How about these 2? Yeah, I can't. We gotta wait and work on it. Let's knock this out. This will probably be the last 2 things. Got the shoes. I thought we had the shoes. Maybe we need to go to Shikatu one more time for the Morhig shoes. So let's buy 10, see if we get it. Now, hey, nice, orange. Orange Ultimate Kayla shoes. That'll be useful. There it is, right there. Morhig. So we got that knocked out. And if you're wondering what's so special about the orange armor is, well, you can see if it goes into collections, which I think there are some collections that do look for it. And it's not, common to get it all the time. But you don't want to easily get rid of it. So let's go ahead and register the shoes. That's done. And we can finish this one out by getting a gold or yellow Manos earrings. So go to craft, accessory, magic to mystical. We want the selection chest. Yes. There we go. And so now that we have this selection chest, we can go back to our inventory and select the Manos earrings. There it is right there. I already had one. That's funny. So scroll down. There it is right there. Manos ruby earrings. Minimum. Confirm, confirm. Perfect. Let's add it to the collection. And there we go. We can just register the item. At least we'll finish this one out and get this reward, which is, ooh, nice. Our AP goes up by 1. Very cool. So the golden wool, we just got to work our ranch so that the sheep can give us the golden wool. Keep at it with the stamina to get the, well, we could try for the blue mid-grade crystal, but these silver mid-grade crystals are just being elusive, so it's down to stamina. I think I'm running out and I have no way to get any more except just wait for the next day to pass. Yeah, my stamina is pretty low. 49. I'm looking at see if I have any crystal chests that can help. But I think we are at the end for this collection. You have certainly seen a lot and you certainly know what to do. So let's go ahead and move to the outro of our video. Here we go. And on behalf of my progression character named 9th Level and myself, Magi, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the videos on this channel, please like, subscribe, let people know I am always making more videos. And as you can see, we are far from done with the collection series. There are more videos left to do. So once again, thank you very much, and you have a great day. Take care. Bye now.